Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 244 of On the Backs of Gods. I'm your DM, Jillian. We have our players here today, same as always. Same as always. We have Kyle, Matt, Katie, Josh, and Greg. And happy Hanukkah to those who celebrate. Um, uh, usually I give like a little Hanukkah speech, but
Well, what
sometimes
number night are we on tonight for
we're
for
on the
those who
second
don't
night.
follow along? We're on
Uh,
the
we're on
second
the
night of
we're on the
Hanukkah.
second night, and boy howdy, there's beautiful stories about Hanukkah. There are inspiring stories about Hanukkah, and sometimes it's just nice to hang out with the people you love and give each other gifts and spread love and look at pretty lights. And I think that is enough sometimes. So that's what we're going to go with is that if Hanukkah or any other holiday or season or day brings you together, I hope you celebrate it and enjoy it. Anyways, you
Candle
guys are in the
nights, for example.
Underdark.
Yeah, where there's no
you
light.
you
Hell
guys are in the
yeah.
Underdark. Um, Currently, our heroes are trying to look for a relic called Dane's Life. Cursed sword, draw it from the blade, can't put it back in the sheath until you kill somebody. Those are the rules. You guys want to basically drink all the power out of the blade and beef up Roshan so that you guys can do a ritual to make a god. So that's what you guys are doing in the Underdark, is looking for this weapon. You ended up stumbling into a town called Gorgoa or Gorgetown, and you came here because first off, you have a civilian you want to drop off, and there is somebody here named Borbait, and Borbait seems to be knowledgeable of the Fomorian stronghold you are looking for. Says he's knowledgeable and has so much information on it, but oh no, the town is being beset by some sort of monsters. And they're like, listen, it's gotten worse every night. We don't know how much longer we're going to last. And you guys are on the case. And Borbait says he will tell you everything he definitely knows about what you guys want to know about if you do this. And you guys say, bet, because you're heroes, or you really want that info. None of my business. So you go
It could
and
be both.
could be both. Nothing wrong with it being both. You go to engage with these creatures at the gorge and get perhaps spooked a little bit by just a bunch of rats and bugs. And then the big bugs show up. Terrible umber hulks of varying sizes come and beset the town. Uh, you are able to hold them off and have to make your way to the upper end of the city to face what can only be assumed is the mother, perhaps. Um, and not without some close calls, but you are able to fell the beast. The only things you know to be canon is that the town is going to be celebrating you tonight. You will be treated as heroes. Your drinks and your rooms will be free. People will constantly come up to you and thank you and shake your hands or try to give you small trinkets, food, drink throughout the night. But that's just what I would be doing. So the floor is y'all's, anywhere from the monster falls over to I go to bed. That is the time frame where you are welcome to do whatever you'd like to do in this town that reveres you as heroes. If anybody would like to do anything.
I know Roshan is interested in this corpse. You had mentioned that it was it glowing or was it iridescent? How was it different than the others?
Uh,
Markings on it?
it did have these like beautiful like iridescent markings on it that were different than the others. It also seemed to have like I have no other way to describe this but a poisonous sac. So if you're so inclined. Uh
I'll help with that.
I figured.
Jump in immediately.
Of course.
No gloves.
Ah,
She.
yes, this one seems to hold the poison. As you can see, it's melting everything around it.
Fantastic.
Nix, give me a survival roll. I'll give you advantage. You can tell immediately this is incredibly dangerous.
Hmm.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Are you sure?
Probably.
21.
Oh, lucky day. That DC was 20, and I was going to use the same damage from my legendary actions and hit all of you again. I'm just gonna hit you all again.
No.
But
I thought we started this session in peace.
we're giving each other gifts.
Yeah, gifts
you
of
guys are
poison sacks
alive.
and challenges and
Uh,
opportunities to grow.
So I'm not gonna say you get the entirety of the sack, but it seems to be pocketed, and perhaps you may have a pocket of the sack, and you can have a pocket of a Umber Hulk's poison sack. Probably about head size.
Oh, I hand it to Roshan. This is too big for my bag.
Roshan will not take it from you, but we'll open up the bag of holding for you to place it in.
Thank you.
Lovely. I'm going to check out this corpse. I want to know if what's here has been tampered with, why this one was stronger. I'd love to give them good news and say that this is, I don't know if that's good news, but it's better news than it's natural or it's made by an evil wizard who wants to kill your town. So hopefully I can discern that quickly.
I believe in you.
What do you want
Is
to?
there
What do you want to roll
anything
for that?
about the creature that I could, I don't know, assist you with handling that might make it easier for you?
Maybe. I think it comes down to maybe investigation first and then Arcana. He'd be looking for markings of where this thing had been magic done upon it or whatever.
Well, Nana certainly cannot help him with either investigation or arcana. She has a -1 to both.
Just gives a thumbs up.
I believe in you.
Good enough. 23 investigation.
Hell yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll Arcana.
Okay. 21 Arcana.
Okay. Now, Joshua. Move Roshan. Joshua. um, the floor is 100% yours. Is this nature? Is this nurture? Is there a terrible wizard that made this bug? You get to decide right now.
You know, I think Roshan looks close and then finds arcane sigils, especially around where that sack was, and around the edges of where the plates meet. And I think Roshan can confirm that there was meddling done to this creature, and probably will write it down for further study as much of it as is intact and he can understand. But I don't think that gives us very much as to who might have done it, just how they might have done it.
And from your observation, because you got a pretty good, I think, investigation in Arcana, do you think this person is leaning more towards a wizard, or do you think this is more of an innate sort of imbuing sort of magic, something that is more felt, or is it something by the book or something else?
I think this is it is more of a gift bestowed on someone to do this. Some nasty fell god has decided, yeah, have some bad knowledge. It won't make you sane, but it will make you powerful.
And it'll
Bad
entertain me.
knowledge magic user. Cool. Thank you. God, if this campaign wasn't almost over, you know?
Shit.
Could have
We
Bruh.
got a
had.
one shot.
No, you guys have something
mean,
to deal with later.
there you go.
Or somebody. Or some handful
Somebody.
of
Yeah.
characters have something to
Some
deal with later.
damn fool bunch of misfits.
Mm. All right, Roshan, that's what you glean from it.
Great. Nasty. So yeah, I think Roshan is there for a good half hour, looking this corpse over.
Okay. Time is fluid. The world is y'all's oyster. Don't wait for me on nothing.
If we're still here kind of like hanging around investigating this Umber Hulk, I think maybe before we head back to the inn and check on things, Nana might like to kind of like confer at least with the people who were on the roof near Rex and kind of figure out exactly what happened because she was on the ground.
You can go talk to
And
Roshan.
yeah. At least like if he's in between his studies, just kind of like Nana would like to at least get a solid idea of the order of events and what kind of threat Rex was under up there.
Well, part of the threat was me.
Well, it
These
was the
things,
Umber Hulks doing the thing.
yeah, I don't ever draw my sword in combat. There's
I know
just
you
more
don't.
useful things for my hands to be doing. But I thought it was a great idea to jump over there and stab him. Which, I mean, obviously these things are mind affecting.
Yes.
I'm embarrassed,
Right.
but I don't think I more than really scratched him. And
Okay.
uh, yeah, he fought valiantly, just not for very long.
Well, in fairness to him, I don't think he's got the same kind of adventuring experience as the rest of us. Like, by a fair margin. I can't help but to feel like I've been unfair to him to bring him into this place.
Well, I don't disagree that he's perhaps out of his depth. He's out of his
Uh,
depth too.
Freudian
Okay.
slip.
Nana sweats for a second and then is like, it's fine, it was a slip, it's fine. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I suppose I didn't know how to classify his skill until I saw it put right to the very test, and I
That
think
was
I could take a
challenging
hit
even
about
for
as well as
us.
he could. What's that?
That's... Well, I'm just saying the whole thing was challenging for us. We've fought gods, and things quite akin to them.
I would say we are frequently entangled in concepts and ideas and monsters and gods that uh,
Are quite
could
beyond the
easily
pale.
kill him.
I'd say so. Most anyone, most ordinary, average adventurers, I would estimate, yes. Not to toot our own horn too hard, but, I mean, we're still here.
We
Barely.
are.
Barely. And Fen is sitting on his ass with his head between his knees, coughing up the last of the phlegm that
Yeah.
is.
Ugh.
Uh,
Are you alright? Do you need anything?
I'm barely all right, and only by the grace of you lot being able to sustain the last of that. and having energy to pick me up afterwards. If
I'll
Rex
pick you up a
stays
bit
with
more, but
us,
I've got nothing else
uh,
to give.
I doubt anyone does. That was difficult. If Rex stays with us on our damn fool adventures and errands, he is going to die. He's a very talented man, very skilled, more skilled than the average person. But this isn't his fight. He's got people that depend on him. I think there's got to be a graceful way to let him go back to the people who love him and need him before. And don't mistake me. I think the only reason that one or two of us are still standing now is because Rex was there when he was.
I agree with you very much.
But at some point, one of us will fall, picking him back up, and we won't get up either.
I hate to throw stones, but I think also giving out the very fine sword to Borbate was probably a misstep. And not just because I swallowed my heart all the way down into my stomach as I saw it fly out of his hands and nearly go down into the abyss, but also emboldening somebody who has no real chance is dangerous.
In my defense, he made it very much sound like he was an experienced adventurer. And maybe he was in an earlier year.
Or perhaps with less direct combat experience. Perhaps he's more experienced with just navigating places.
And I got the sword back, and I just wanted to give this town the best chance it had to save as many of its residents as possible. Had we all fallen, maybe he'd have saved someone's life. Um, in retrospect, yeah, he was not a fine fighter, but he was bold. He did what he needed to do, and he saved at least one life doing so. And we should bring him back, not just for our own personal needs, but because he did what he needed to do when he needed to do it. He deserves another chance. And I don't disagree. He was not the one to wield that sword or any in this combat, but it was a tight thing.
It was. And honestly, we didn't expect he'd come running after us,
I meant for him to
necessarily.
wield it in case any of them managed to breach the doors of the tavern, just to
Right.
be there to defend those that sought shelter within. I didn't mean for him to come barreling out, attempting to slay a massive beetle.
And it's not as though we would have known to warn him against it anyway, so I rather thought he'd have preferred to stay at the tavern based on his.
I think he surprised us all.
A bit, yes. So, I don't.
And I think
You
that
can't
gnomish
predict
woman,
everything.
I think that gnomish woman does owe him her life. She is here because he came out wielding that sword. I don't think it mattered that it was that sword. It could have been any sword. Uh,
Certainly.
Maybe if I'd spent a moment of time showing him how to attune to it,
Mm.
he'd have been able to take the one blow that he couldn't. But
Mhm.
um, no, I agree. We needlessly endangered him in the same way that we're needlessly endangering Rex, and we owe him in the same way that we owe Rex. I think part of the way we can pay that back is to no longer put them in the line of fire. Although, as best I can ascertain, we still need Borbate and what he promised to us.
We do. And to say nothing of the fact that Rex hangs a great deal on his honor and on his being directed to my service by name. Yes, it was just because I drew a card out of a deck, but it does not matter. He traveled by foot, cross country, to travel with me. He invested a lot. He meant to be here. He wanted to be here, and I don't want to shame him.
I don't doubt that he wanted to be here or that he still wants to be here. And I don't think that while we're down here in the dark is the best time to tell him that he needs to go home. He needs to
Right.
know that he is partly responsible for whatever it is that we do accomplish. But I think it's undue of us to ask him to persist in assisting us in our follies. We're doing things that we can't even be sure need to be done. We're doing it on instinct and intuition.
We're
And
making
I
some
agree.
choices.
We're making choices, and I think they're the right ones. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. But to ask somebody who's not up to the task to throw away their lives for something like this, I I don't know. Does anyone disagree? This is our mess that we've at least each of us in varying amounts contributed to. His girls don't need to lose their father. His partner doesn't need to lose her life mate because we decided to do a thing. Whether the thing we need to do needs to be done, if it needs to be done, it needs to be done by us.
Agreed.
Yes.
And he's an exceptional man. He's bold, stalwart, capable, stronger than most people, more capable, more competent than most people. Doesn't mean he's up to what we're facing or what we're asking him to do.
I'd like to find some way that I can honor his skill and his strengths. I'll think about it. And I don't think that it's any good to jump on the conversation while we're down here either. I agree with you on that.
Well, let's
Best to leave it until we get back to the light.
give some thought to what we might be able to give him as a boon, as a reward, as a thank you, more than just the conceptual thing that we hope to accomplish. Just something to send him home with that he can show his children while he tells the tale. We did this thing. They gave me this for my participation, for my contribution. And he has contributed.
He's saved more than one of us more than once.
There's there's no doubt about it. I would fight alongside him any day, but I don't want to draw him to a fight that's not his.
I'd certainly I certainly do not want to be the cause of anyone losing their father.
And that doesn't mean he can't still help us. He just doesn't need to stand immediately beside us while we stand toe to toe with beetles or undead.
Right. I think we
Were there
can
foes that I would not...
use a little more caution moving forward.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
He can be an
I thought that
intermediary. He can make diplomatic connections, something. It may not be his strength, but it might be a thing that he's able to do that lets him continue to help you, Nana, and also keep himself alive.
Perhaps maybe some kind of connection with his larger organization. I know he does work with some other groups, so I don't know. Maybe I can ask about contributing myself.
Is there anything else anyone has to add to this topic? Because I feel like I've already spoken more than my share on it.
I don't think I have much to add, really. I
No.
think we're on the same page.
I'll do what I can to make sure we're not putting him in extra danger tomorrow. I've got an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm gonna try it tomorrow.
Do you
I'll
mind if
I'll
I
let you
ask for
know.
like
No,
the
no, no.
broad
No,
strokes
it's
of your idea before?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna trust you on this next.
Mhm.
I did have one small thought.
Uh-huh.
When we make our way back out of here, it's a possibility we pass that temple of the seasons again.
Mm.
Rex represents, in my opinion, a spring, a sort of, vernal rebirth. He might be as strong as us someday. He's not yet. Maybe we swing by there again and see if there's anything else we can find. Maybe that is where we'll find a parting gift suiting of his contributions. I think we can get further in there than we did if we've got the time. There were barriers that I think with full rest we might be able to bypass, get a little further in, and we could see through. Several of us, if we can see a destination, we can get there. Several of us don't need to see the destination to get there. We need only imagine it. I think there's more there, and that might be a place we can find a reward for Rex to send him off with, to let him further his goals, his order's goals, going forward. Just a thought.
I think that's at least worth offering as an idea to Rex, unless he. I think that we ought to consider whether he wants to go through that or if he'd much rather get straight back up to the surface. I don't think it's worth drawing out him being in a place he'd rather not be just for a thing that we'd like to give him.
Well, I think it matters whether or not Nyx can open up a mushroom in the same way she can open a tree. We might have no other choice but to go back the way we came.
First,
That's a
I
fair
have to
point.
find one that's big enough.
Right.
Even
Well, we'll
try.
have to keep an eye out.
Eyes on a swivel.
Yeah.
Be
But
My
either
eyes
way.
swivel to Keld when we talk about how big the mushroom has to be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be hard to miss a mushroom large enough.
Good point. It's a good point. I feel like it would probably jump out pretty quick.
Yeah. If we miss it, it wasn't going to work.
Mm. Right, so who's going to be taking a weird trophy off of this thing besides that poison sack?
I
Somebody
mean, I've
usually grabs
I've
something.
already got mandibles from a different one around
Oh,
my
you
neck.
did!
That's
I
true.
can't believe I missed those.
All the souvenirs.
Well, these ones
Thank
can
you.
move, you see?
Oh.
Fully
Pince, pince.
articulated.
Hmm?
I appreciate you a lot. Thank you for letting me talk through this. I don't want to jump the gun too soon.
I appreciate you too. If I hadn't still seen this care that you have for Rex in you, I would worry that our travels had changed you in a way. And I'm glad to see that they haven't.
Not yet.
Still are, Nana.
Day ain't over yet.
Well, let's just see how the rest of the town has fared. I mean, I can't hear any more swooping, whooshing, screaming, or crashing sounds, so hopefully that
Seems like a
means
good
all is well.
thing.
That's true. I guess just in case something bad happens, Nyx will heal Fen for 94 hit points with her
Good
last.
God! Made him spit out his beer.
Just a big old heal.
That's my last high level spell slot. It's fine.
It's fine.
Fen is very near full hit points. He was going to take the long way home, but he is happy to walk straight down the wall to get there now.
Nice.
He is not concerned. He'll even give somebody a piggyback ride if they
Wow.
want it. He would give Kel the
I'm
piggyback
just like-
ride. He
Kel.
won't succeed in it, but he'd offer.
What's his strength again, Fens?
Fen is a Fen's strength is +0.
Got it.
He's as strong as a dude.
He's strong as Nana.
Yeah, he is as strong as a person.
Anything before you guys get back to the tavern area?
I don't think so.
Do we have the resources to bring Borbait back tonight? Do we have them at all? Is that a quest that we need to add? Do we need materials?
I believe
is
I
the state of
have
our-
everything I need. Yeah.
He's good for 10 days if we need to.
And
That's true too.
you have the energy? Because I'd hate for him to miss out on any gratitude that's coming his way.
I'm certain he'd be absolutely heartbroken if he missed out on the many, many topless celebrations. to
Do
be
we have to
had.
be topless when we bring him back?
I hope
Will
not.
that help him?
I don't know. Maybe. Oh,
'Cause this
is
is
he
like
only
his
going to be willing if we're topless?
Well, it's like his reverse funeral, so I think we kind of have to.
Oh.
I'm gonna do it. I
fine.
won't be contributing to bringing him back because I can't, but I'll take my shirt off if it helps.
Yeah, I can do that.
It's a bit chilly down here, though.
We should get to a room before we do, at the very least.
Whatever's comfier.
You've got fur on. You're comfy no matter where you are.
I'm pretty comfy right now.
Yeah, I figured you would be.
So you meander, you meander back
To the
down
tavern.
to the tavern. You see that you're recognizing a couple people. Like there's the two people that you saw running from the larger Umber Hulk that you just felled.
Mhm.
And you can see that Rex is currently engaged with them, and you can see that a couple other people have probably gotten the same treatment. He has been working on injuries. He doesn't have magical healing, but he is using his healer's kit and assisting townsfolk in dealing with injuries from the
Yeah.
attack.
Nana will hop right in there and also start assisting with field dressing wounds. It's bare minimum she can do. She has no more spell slots left. I think she may have... Hang on. Does she have... I have exactly one basic potion of healing. So if somebody is in a really, really bad way, if a civilian is badly injured, I've got a potion of healing.
I think you can hold on to that, mostly because
Okay.
I also believe somebody in your party probably has like a healing word.
I've got
If you
4
were
spell
also
slots
inclined.
left.
Ooh, use up
Wow.
them resources.
Hot diggity.
But yeah, you can help people. That doesn't take up too much of your time. There weren't like a lot of people that needed assistance, and Rex got to most of them. What are you guys doing? Borbait's just like on a table.
Mm.
Just laying on a table in like the corner of the tavern.
Feel like we need to get him into a room.
I can bring him back right here.
We're all going to get topless right here then?
In the middle of the tavern?
Fenn's
In
already
front of
unbuttoning.
everyone? For
That's
free?
fine.
In this
For
economy?
free.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to put a hat out, like some coin.
Roshan
Hadn't
will
considered that.
take his shirt off and then just say to the crowd, "We have to do this. This is how it works."
None of them understand you. You just turned to them topless and announced something.
Yeah, Borbate was kind of our translator, guys.
Yeah, Keld's gonna take off his shirt. Nix, can I wear the pincers?
Okay.
Yeah. Hand over the mandibles.
Perfect.
We have to get
Just for
more.
the vibes.
No, we'll go topless.
Mhm. Everyone's topless.
Perfect. Rex looks over and then immediately looks away.
Yeah.
He's like, what did they do? Nope.
Nope.
Actually,
It's
it's not my
fine.
business. And
It's
continues with what he
fine.
was doing.
Yep.
Fair.
I'm gonna catch Rex's
Unless-
eye and just
Why?
He's just like, I can't tell if I'm supposed to go over there and take my shirt off or not, but I'm gonna go back to what I was doing until
Yep.
Nana says I have to go over there and take my shirt off.
Nana will not ask him to come over here and take his shirt off.
Listen, maybe this will help him with being fired from the group. Like, actually, I don't want to be part of that.
The weirder y'all get, the more he's like, actually,
Yeah.
I've been
We'll
hoping.
just keep off-putting, being off-putting.
Yeah, just keep being fucking weirdos and it'll work out. So I guess Keld, you are leading this ritual.
Yeah.
What's happening,
So
bud?
we're gonna surround him on this table.
Yeah.
And all I need are my diamonds. Perfect. So I guess Keld will trying to remember what we did last time. He'll press the diamond to Borbate's chest and let it slowly dissolve. Sort of looks like it's like just turning into water and melting into him. And then moss will sort of spring up and return life to him.
You can kind of feel this, Keld, that the spirit isn't super willing.
Interesting.
The spirit isn't the most willing, and then you feel like a shift, and then the spirit is a lot more willing.
See the titties?
The body is weak and dead, but the spirit is willing. And you feel life rush back into Borbate, and his hand immediately is on the nearest titty. It is just hand up titty.
Fen
Roll for
usually doesn't
Tiddy.
like to be touched, but he'll allow it.
Amazing.
He's just groaning on the table now because he's like, he was just stabbed and killed. He's going through the throes of
Welcome
it.
back, Bullbait. You're
Yeah.
a hero.
That was quite a heroic death.
You
He's just looking
flew.
around. Yeah, I did. He's just looking around at all the titties. He's like,
We thought that considering you had asked for topless funeral, we thought that topless resurrection probably would also apply.
Yeah, I was pretty content to be dead, so
Yeah, but
We
you made a
do
promise.
appreciate you making your way back, though. We do.
His hand has just remained on
Yep. The
Fen's
Fen titty.
Yeah, you're right.
More titty here than the afterlife, huh?
Actually. And he's going to start describing the afterlife, which was
amazing.
Which was titties, but they seemed like they were like just out of reach, like he was running towards them in like slow motion. And
Wait, hold on. We've all died. I don't remember any of this.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't remember that.
seems
one
y'all
I
didn't earn
died.
Valhalla like Borbate did.
Man, yeah, no, we didn't die heroic enough deaths.
That's a shame.
We gotta try harder next time.
This
Yeah.
dude died. No
Getting
armor on, a
wrecked.
sword he's never held in his hand, and just bonking a creature 5 times his size to be killed immediately. But Borbate is here and will immediately, as he is in a tavern and everyone has their shirts off, he's partying. He's getting drinks, he's
Let
getting
the
things
drinks
going.
flow.
So the vibes in here pick up.
Cool, good.
People are vibing and riding high.
All right. At whatever point Nana believes she can get away with putting her shirt back on, she will probably do so.
Sure. Anybody can put their shirt back on if they are so inclined.
She doesn't mind partying, she's just not that kind of gal.
I mean, what's the temperature like in here?
Honestly, it's not too bad.
Uh, I'm, I'm keeping guns out.
Carry on.
I just need the mandibles back to have them
Yeah.
dramatically draped.
Ah, you're right.
Right.
And
Right.
that's
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. Just like
Just over the
like in
nips.
Yeah.
like that
Nice.
lady in
It
Death
works.
Becomes Her with like the jewelry collar. It's just the
But it's
mandibles that
it's
cover
a
the
goo covered mandible.
Yeah.
You might have to clean it a little bit to make it sure it doesn't
Roshan, will you clean it?
clean my mandibles, Roshan.
Yeah, consider them scoured.
Thank you.
Squeaky
Right.
clean. You could eat off
Uh,
those babies.
The night is yours to party with and or other things. Anything else?
Hmm.
Definitely partying. I don't think the
Partying.
stores are open yet.
No.
That's a
The thing is,
tomorrow adventure.
if you like ask people about it,
True boar bait, I assume.
yeah, you would have to use boar bait. But if you wanted
Yeah.
to start asking people about supplies or things you need, you're welcome to do that.
Okay.
All right, I'll share a drink with Borbay and ask him about the supplies I need.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
that's
I
uh-huh.
just
Tell
need,
us
I
about
just
the
need like,
unguents.
I need no, not onions this time. It's incense. Just I don't know.
Incense.
It's like those sticks that you light on fire and they smell nice.
Oh, not torch.
No,
Let me ask
small.
around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Al-
he'll go start asking people.
Also, arrows. I'm much lower than I want to be on arrows.
Arrows, torches, got it. And
No,
he'll
not torches, incense.
not torches
Incense.
in
Incense.
got it.
arrows. And he's gonna go out and
Incense?
start figuring that out.
Oh. I wonder, maybe there's a more specialized shop somewhere. Or maybe he just doesn't work with incense.
Maybe what's his name? Vandril, the guy with the candy. Maybe he'll know.
Have you
Go
smelled?
talk to him.
Have you smelled him? He never heard of an incense in his life.
I'll find
Probably.
it.
Fair point.
Alright.
Anybody trying to engage with Vlandril will fail. So you're welcome to try and go communicate with them.
Unfortunate.
They seems to not be in a communicative mood.
Fair.
But what if we offer to get him his own set of mandibles?
You just go up to this catatonic person and are like, "What if I got you your own mandibles, though?"
What if I gave you a souvenir of the thing that traumatized you?
You want that?
It could help.
Exposure therapy. Enjoy this reminder of your PTSD.
Does that count as a disease?
I would say that, Keld, you're like, I don't think this is a disease. This is a chemical imbalance.
Ooh. Oh no.
So close.
Something ain't right there.
Yeah, this person seems to just be mentally unwell. That they have not recovered from whatever traumatic experience they had in regards to the Umber Hulks.
Good old-fashioned CPTSD.
Yeah, you can assume, though, just based on at least Roshan, the information that you have, even though you all did not get to experience this particular effect, but Roshan, you yourself were at one point coerced to do something against your will, like go stab poor Rex by these monsters. And some of those effects were don't do anything. And you can assume maybe one of those effects is run. And that is what they are grappling with, is that they ran away from this fight, leaving people to die. And that is something they are not able to fully to currently work with in their current mental state. So you can kind of guess the scenario was that they were forced to flee by one of these creatures, and maybe see that is a shortcoming on their part.
I think Roshan would approach the siblings at some point that evening and say, just casually knocking some ale back. I probably would have considered myself a healer before meeting you two. Um, I can do a little healing, but what you can do, Nyx, I don't know what it was, but it was like getting punched in the face by 2 cups of coffee 5 seconds before waking up, and it was exhilarating and terrifying. Um, anyway, uh, I I don't have the resources myself, but I would like to get that Vlandrel person some kind of help. And of course, I know that what's his name, Calendula, could help and probably would for the right price, but I hate to ask, but perhaps Vlandrel would be better suited in Dem Woods. It's
Definitely couldn't hurt.
I think they'd help him.
that's the problem with you folk. You can't not. If you I swear that if I just left all of my trash out on the sidewalk in your town, the next day it would be gone, even if I was intending
Oh,
on
yes,
doing
for sure.
something with it.
Well, no, it might be turned into something, so it might not be gone.
Sure. What I'm saying is, I don't think Vlandrel could help but to get better were they to spend some time in Demwoods. I know it did for me, as much as I loathe to admit it, because still thinking about it gives me the heebie-jeebies. But
That's good to hear, actually, Roshan.
so I don't know how we're going to get back, but I'd love to bring Vlandrel with us if we can and get them some help.
Yeah, what are our options for getting him there?
Well, wherever we are, I can get us to the library or home to Galunder. It doesn't matter. And from there, we could take a tree anywhere. But
Oh, that'd be a lot easier than finding a big mushroom. You're right.
yes, Big Mushroom does sound fun if you'd still like to try, but
Well, we'll
I can
still
always get
try,
us back.
but yeah.
Great. Backup plan.
We'll
and
bring
thank
him.
you.
Good call.
Thank you. Let me go get you a drink. Roshan does not outstay his welcome and
Okay. I'll make sure that
turns
this
into a
one's gone.
bartender.
Meanwhile, Fen, you're given like 10 bolts. And I'm going to roll a dice because they're just like, it seems like these are taken from people's like maybe personal supplies because they are like kind of varying in appearance. And I'll roll 2 of them because I'm nice. Okay. Yeah. And 18 arrows.
Big
Um,
help.
Yep. And then a crate of incense. Just sat down like in the middle of the room.
Oh, thank
And
good.
like 12 torches.
Just in
Okay.
case.
I put the torches in the bag.
Okay.
The incense. I don't know how much of this I need. We'll find out.
just the whole thing. You're like,
Is
enough?
25 gold one crate of incense? I don't
Nix
know.
doesn't know. Could be.
I just keep lighting more and more until it
Keld's
works.
just
Yeah.
coughing.
Just light them one by one until it goes.
Yeah. But Nix, you'll be doing this tomorrow, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So you have a huge crate of incense at
I'll
your
put that in
disposal.
my room.
Yeah. You guys are welcome to drink and be merry, or if there's anything else you want to do, let me know.
Hmm.
I send Russ my very important message of the day that
Uh-huh.
today I was eaten by a minecart.
Mm.
Weird lizards, and a giant bug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get one of the variants of like, that's nice. I love you.
Gotta keep them updated on the various creatures,
Neat.
guys.
It's true. Hmm.
I think Fen is he's gonna take every drink that comes his way, which might impact the results of what he's trying to accomplish, but he's going to try to learn a little bit of Undercommon or whatever these people are speaking. He wants to learn basic directions up, down, uh, like differentiating the above world from the low world. He wants to learn friend, care, help,
Hmm.
and just try and express as best he can that we're friends and that we want to help and that they can ask us for help if they need it. These are big concepts, but like he wants to learn as much as he can of these kind of ephemeral ideas and try and put words to them in their language and reciprocate. He would like them to learn those in common.
Okay, so if you are given drink and you take drink when given, you are sloshed, but you are doing your damnedest. So intelligence, disadvantage.
Eight.
I would say pick one word that you really want to know, and that's the one that'll stick when you wake up in the morning.
Friend.
Friend. You have friend in Undercommon.
That
And you're
way,
like, I
speak
remember
friend
that.
and enter. You'll have.
Nice.
And then this is for my amusement. Everybody roll a D100, please.
Hmm.
Okay. I don't trust that, but okay.
And don't everybody say them at me at the same time because I can't and baby.
Okay.
So I'll just go one at a time. Keld, what did you get?
51.
All right, give me a second.
Hmm.
Oh, hell yeah, already great. Yeah, I'll give you a couple of those.
Hmm.
So basically people kind of keep giving you guys things because you guys are heroes.
Cool. Neat. Fun.
So roll a D6, Keld.
6.
Over the night, you are given 6 wool blankets.
Hmm.
You are given a cup of lukewarm tea
Hmm.
and a butterfly net.
Wow. This is
What
perfect.
do they catch in those down here?
Butterflies.
I'm gonna go find out.
Probably. held outside topless, looking for butterflies
Okay.
in the middle of the night. But what
Bruh.
is night here? Roshan,
Yeah.
what'd you get?
Nights all the time. And no time.
2.
2.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. Not that one.
Oh?
What was it?
Not that one. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Roshan, you are given a small, like palm-sized gargoyle statuette. You are given a half-full ink jar. You are given if this dice on top is a d6, I'll do it for you. But go ahead and roll a d6. It wasn't.
3.
You get 3 mushrooms of varying colors
Ooh.
and lye powder.
Lye powder? Like Lye or
Yep.
Lie? Lye. Lie.
The other one was so basically I'm doing a table that's like stuff you find at different locations. One of them is a bandit camp, and you could have found a D6 worth of slaves if you were so inclined, Roshan, but they
Yikes.
just give you people. They're like, here. These are yours.
We were already trying to get rid of Rex, and he was here voluntarily.
Now you just have so many people following you around. All right. Nix, what'd you get?
76.
76. Let's see. Oh, yay! That's fun. Oh, fun. I can't do that one. I can't give you a wall. So we're not gonna.
They
You
could dedicate a
could.
wall to Nyx.
They could.
Okay, they could.
I want my mural.
Yeah.
So 76. Yours is oddly a lot of like structures that I can't give you. Okay. They okay, 76. For some reason, I feel like all this works together besides this one. First off, you are given an abacus.
Nick's the
All
most,
right.
most mathematically inclined of us all.
Clicking sounds. What more do
Yeah.
I need?
It's more of a toy. It's more for fun. You are also given a small stuffed alligator and an embroidered pair of pajamas.
Well, I
You're
guess I
gonna
gotta
get
put
so
those
cozy.
on. I have
It
to
could be
put them
so
on.
cozy. Yeah, Nick spends the rest of the night in cozy pajamas that are embroidered with the undercommon letter N. So you're like, I at least know that.
2 things: hello and N.
You got to change a lot of names for people. Nana, what do we got?
Got a 90.
90. Let's see. Okay, that wouldn't make sense here, but I'll think about it. I don't know what that is. One moment. I'm not normally confused by the thing. What does that mean? Oh, I see. Sure. Okay. These are lining up. Roll me a d6.
A D6. You got it, boss. 1d6. It's a 6.
You are given 6 anchors.
How big?
Solid.
Probably for like a little like skimmer kind of boat, I guess, at least.
They're kind of like the biggest one goes up to your knee in height, and then they are smaller from there.
Hey, all right. Huh.
Uh,
Interesting. Thank you. Where on earth Do they
This
say
almost
other
feels
things?
metaphorical.
You've been given an old bear trap.
Okay.
On theme, on theme.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay. Huh.
I hope that all these things can fit into the bag of holding. They
I don't
seem
know.
very
They
useful
can.
in situations that aren't here.
Right.
A
And you
slosh, Sven
receive
says.
these seem really cool and awesome, he says, holding a bunch of anchors. He's like, guys, none of you got so many anchors. This is so sweet. And a book of astrology.
Huh.
All right.
Is it
Rolling out
in
the
undercommon
blankets.
or is it in common?
Roll me a luck check.
Oh boy. All right. Well, here we go.
We'll do the 50-50 split.
14.
Okay, most of it seems, or at least some of it seems to be in common.
Ooh. Well. Interesting.
Yeah, book of astrology. And Fen, what do we got?
6.
6. I don't know what that is either. Oh, I forgot to give you this other thing. You get I guess a vial of aqua fortis, which is a very corrosive acid, but it can't corrode gold or platinum, perhaps.
Okay.
That was for Nana, so sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
That was one I forgot to do. I just looked up at my
Oh.
Google screen and went, oh yeah. But now I have to see this other one that I don't know.
Oh dear.
You said 4, right?
6.
6. That is still a thing I don't know. What are all these words? Okay.
I already
All
like it.
right. You are given an a ludel,
Oh,
which is a
there you go.
pear-shaped earthenware or pot. Um, it's for yeah, you can have that.
Cool.
It's an alchemy pot.
How do I spell it?
Aludel. So you have that.
A loodle.
A ludel.
A little noodle.
You were also given a handful of freshly picked Underdark flowers.
Oh. So I guess they must have butterflies down here. How interesting.
You are given a ceremonial urn full of someone's grandma, I assume.
Oh, fuck, that sucks.
It's just,
It's a great honor, but I don't want
do
it.
you require
you're like, thanks.
corporeal remains for your spells?
Maybe they think you can bring her back.
They're like, figure it out.
Take as long as you want. I don't care.
Yeah,
I didn't really like her anyway.
actually seems kind of bigoted to think that we're all the same. Just because some of us can bring somebody back from the dead doesn't mean all of us can.
You are given a comfortable looking pillow.
Put it in the pile.
Perfect for someone who doesn't sleep.
Mm-hmm. Some of these are very funny. You are given 3 gallons of milk
Cool. Cool.
and roll me a d4. They keep giving Fen things because he's sloshed and they think it's fun to like give, like they hold stuff out to him and he takes it. So that's what they've been doing.
4.
You get 4 sheets of vellum.
Okay, cool.
Huh,
I could write home
neat.
with this. I never will, but
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah, but you could
Bruh.
write your girlfriend a poem. Dear Corrine, I am about to write poetry. Please prepare yourself. Thank you.
I had a medium on which to write this, and no thought did write.
And she could just feel the tension on the page where there is nothing. She's like, yeah, I'm picking up on energy on this paper. All right.
Fen, ultimate no thoughts, head empty.
Well, let me give roll me a D100 for Rex real quick. I want to give him a couple things. just
Hell
for fun real
yeah! I'd
fast.
love to give him some things.
He's being
Let's
helpful.
get him some cool stuff. You
I
go,
sure hope he
Rex.
gets a hat.
Yeah, he ought to get a hat.
Yeah, roll 80 and you can give him a hat.
Oh man, let me see an 80. It's not an 80. It's a 67.
67. He could get a human skull.
That's almost like a hat.
That's pretty close, yeah, to be fair.
It's like
Can we
it's like
get
the
him literally
inside of a
anything
hat.
else? Can we get
He
him
could get
literally
a
anything else?
caged bear. Okay.
We can't bring. We can't.
It looks like he's given somebody's holy symbol.
Oh. Okay.
And somebody gives him like a box of spices.
So we got Private Wojciech and some spices.
Mm-hmm.
I think the girls would have enjoyed the bear. He should have got the bear.
He should have had the bear. And he'll get some boots. Didn't get a hat, but got boots.
Perfect. I hope they are good boots.
They're pretty decent boots. You all are fed and liquored up and given many a strange item of just this is a not super like it's a nice town, but it is definitely just a small community. Like you learn there's no magic shop or anything. Like it's just
Okay.
it's just a little town. And the night passes with fun and frivolity, and I suppose work to be done in the morning, and that's where we'll take our break. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate it. We're gonna take a 10-minute break, so we'll get a snack and a drink, and we'll see you guys in 10 minutes.
Thank you, 10.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 244 of On the Backs of Gods. We just took our 10-minute break. The party, they're in the Underdark. They're heroes. They're having a good time. They have a bunch of garbage people gave them, and some useful things, but mostly junk and drinks. A lot of drinks are had. If there is there anything else this evening from anybody?
I think Keld's going to wander outside. Wait, sorry, I had two ideas.
Uh-huh.
The first one, no, I think we're gone past that. We're a little sloshed. So he is going to wander outside in hopes of
Okay.
looking at the night sky and then remembering where he is.
Yeah, you look up at blackness. Just you look up at nothing.
Now I know how
And then
Undertale
he'll look for
felt.
butterflies.
Roll me a luck check.
Hmm. 6.
No.
9.
No.
Aw.
Okay.
You find I'll give you something akin to a lightning bug is the best. You find
Mm.
like one of those.
A
So
bioluminescent beetle of some
the
kind.
thing is,
And I
it's
assume
just
it goes through the holes in my net.
is what I was about to describe is that it is too small for your net. But you find that out.
Cool.
Anything else?
Nix, look at these cool flowers they gave me. They love us. They gave
every
us
time.
flowers. We should, in the morning when we're both feeling better, we should look at these flowers. Look at how beautiful they are.
Okay, we can wait for the morning. I
All
won't
right.
look at them right now.
No, you can look at them. You can hold them. You want to hold the flowers?
She'll hold the flowers. Uh-huh.
They're just like I try to focus on them, and there's more than one flower, and they're all over the place. But in the morning, we should look at them. They seem very, very pretty. I'm gonna go try out this new pillow. They gave me a pillow. It's a beautiful pillow.
I think that's a wise decision.
And Fen will kneel on this new pillow and meditate away the ethanol.
Just right here in the bar.
Well, no, in the room that grants him the
okay.
degree of privacy that
Okay.
even a drunken Fen would require.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'll make sure your flowers are by you.
Yes.
Anything else?
I think maybe like Nana does have probably a few drinks, but I don't think she's pushing to get really sloshed. And I think she retires after a while of celebrating and accepting strange gifts, meditates for a bit, and tries to think about what the best course is for how she should treat Rex while we're still down here. She's thinking over how much, like, what she knows about Rex already and what advice she's gotten in the past, and is just trying to turn over her own experience and figure out a good way forward so that she can respectfully continue to work alongside this man for whom she is very mortally afraid.
Okie dokie.
Roshan is going to lose himself in some thoughts too. He's growing very close to the time when maybe one of the shadows has to say goodbye with fighting, and he dreads it a little bit, and can feel the closer we get to this sword that it is growing to a head, and he wants to get it over with, and at the same time never wants to have that conversation.
Sorry, I'd love to pry into Roshan's thoughts real quick.
Sure.
Just based on the wording, and maybe it was just you just casually talking. but one of the shadows. Does that mean both are up on the chopping block, or was that just turn of phrase?
No, he might have to say goodbye to one of them because the other may not want to, because the Keeper
Uh-huh.
Shadow might push out Odin Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Or they just might not play well together, and Roshan's afraid to have that conversation because he's afraid to have to put his foot down and say, no, this is how it needs to be for my own mental health and for yours. But I think he's swirling a lot of thoughts in his brain about how that conversation might go.
Okay. Everybody else goes to bed. All right, everybody gets a long rest.
We do the honk and the shoe.
Yeah, you guys wake up the next day. The thing that probably more wakes you up is like the sound of people starting to exist because you don't really have sun to work with. So you can hear people waking up and going about their business, and that probably rouses you.
That's
If your
useful, at least.
natural internal clock does not.
Mm-hmm.
You guys wake up and convene if you're so inclined. What are you doing? It is the next day, and you are rejuvenated.
Right. Okay.
Is Borbate here with us?
Yeah, he's. Is he?
Ooh.
Is he in the room with y'all?
I mean,
Oh, I
are
meant at the
we
bar or at the.
at
Roshan wakes up
breakfast?
and he's just like,
Oh no!
Did we dream him?
His
is
hand
he
just
even
hasn't
in
left
real?
here.
Ben's titty all night.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was just all up on Fenn's titty because Fenn was too drunk to say no.
If Fen is sober upon waking and Borbate is suckling upon his nipple, like he will be very disturbed.
I would say that probably does not take place. Mostly because I think Fenn like sits up
Thank
when
you
he
so
sleeps,
much.
so it's really hard
Yeah.
for Borbate's head to be there.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
you're safe this day.
Today, Fen. Just today.
Yeah, Borbate's downstairs drinking.
Cool. Neat.
Roshan will get him a water,
Mhm.
because and he will say, "All right, adventurer Borbate, where is it that
Yeah.
we need to go tomorrow or today? Now that it is today."
Oh, where do you need to go?
Do you not remember we had this conversation yesterday? Fomorian stronghold.
His eyes keep wandering a little bit to your chest.
Uh, I told you yesterday there was a story of Fomorians and some people who wanted to fight Fomorians. They had a stronghold around here.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. You had promised us that if we save the town, you were going to show us how to get there.
Oh, that's pretty nice of me.
You're a pretty nice guy, Borbate,
Yeah.
as much as you try to hide it.
Don't stop.
Roshan looks around, hoping anyone else is awake.
Yeah, Fen's down there. Fen wakes up early, no matter how hungover he is.
Yeah.
Borbate, do you know the way? You still want to go?
Oh, I know the way. I don't want to go. These knees, and he points to his knees, and his knees are so fucked up looking. Like whatever you decide mentally that is, his knees are fucked up.
Yeah, we don't really want to go either. We just kind of need to, and you made a deal with us, so.
We can make it.
We really
easier
needed a
for
guide.
you.
I'll
We
tell you
could-
where it is if you want. I'll just tell you where it is.
Oh, don't we have a map or something?
You guys pull out your shit map.
Can
Crappy
you get
map.
us
It's
a
really
better
good
map
map
than
of
this?
upstairs.
A better map than this would be a great start,
Oh,
if nothing
yeah.
else.
Hey, we'll get you a map or something.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
somebody
okay.
will during this will go acquire you a map of the Underdark, at least
Oh,
this area
thank
of the Underdark.
Calvin, okay.
So this is going to be a small map of Nisistire, which is the country you are in currently.
The Underdark country, I assume? Nisistire? Interesting.
You would know that the upstairs country is not called that.
I would hope.
Nana's like, hold on a second.
Who is the sovereign of Nisistaya?
Queen Thruly.
Mm.
Oh, all right, that's right. We established that. I lost several memories last night. None of them the ones that I wanted to lose.
We better find them.
He'll roll out the map. He stares at it for a long time, making a lot of mumbling noises while he's thinking.
Roshan will give him both guidance and a bardic inspiration.
Hell yeah. You
Fen
know
will
what?
slide him an ale.
Can I add a bless?
Bless doesn't work on skill checks.
Fine.
So he gets a D10 or a D12.
D10 and D4.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was for the bardic a D10 or a D12. Okay. So let's see what he's going to add to this. Originally, let's say for my own amusement, he gets a -1 on this roll. So that's what he'd be at without any assistance. Currently, he gets a +0 on this roll, and he gets a +4 on this roll. That's almost like a skilled person now. Let's see. Yeah. Is there a reason this man should have advantage?
I gave him a beer to jog his memory.
I think there's only one way this can get advantage.
Fen will tweak his
Oh.
nipples.
Hey, no, you don't. I don't like when you play with him. I just like to see him. It's like art.
Yeah.
All right.
You ruin a bronze statue when you just like rub it. You know that's weird. You don't gotta be weird about it.
Fen takes a deep breath, steels himself about what he knows is coming, and bares his chest.
Ah. Oh, that's much better. So you saved us from a 7. And instead we have a 19.
It's gonna,
Okay,
and instead we have an
that's-
8.
You can see he's like, it's like he feels motivated. He's like, you're starting to pick up on, you're like, I don't think this is a sexual thing at all. You don't know what it is though. You're like, I don't know what this is, but I don't think it's sexual.
It feels like it's a kink, but it's not sexual. Not a
It's
sexual
bad either
kink?
way.
Aesthetic kink? Is that a thing?
Hey, Fen keeps being the first one to be like, okay, if I must. Shirts off.
That's also true.
Immediately.
He's also been the first one to voluntarily cross-dress as the alternative distaff counterpart of Dorf, hero of Arentoft.
Fen
Fen is so
proud,
like
man.
secure
Like,
in his
he's-
masculinity, it
he's-
does not
he's
matter how
proud
he
in
presents.
certain ways. He's not
Sure.
proud in all ways. Like he's
Right.
He's not precious.
Anyway, you show this man your chest, and he rolls really well on remembering stuff.
Gender is a fluid and Fen is drunk on it. That's all.
I don't know what this man's love of chest has to do with gender, as it seems Borbate cares not for who wields the chest. Tis
So long
only
as
that
the
there
chest is bare,
um,
he wants
Okay.
a clear view.
so Yeah. And starts marking on the map because he like puts his finger down towards like a river and is like, because the the river goes through um uh the fort. And so he'll just kind of
Oh,
like follow it with his finger.
through the middle of the fort, really?
Not the
Or
middle,
beside
but
it?
it's next to it.
Got it. No, that makes sense. Defensive fortification. You'd want to have water along one side that'd
Yeah,
prevent
this is
anyone
also
from getting
something you
there.
guys actually knew from
Oh,
your
yeah.
book reading is that it
Right, right,
was
right.
like on the river. Um,
Okay. All right. Neat.
and he will mark a thing on your map. Okay, so it's around there somewhere. Um, it'll be on the water. Um, so there's two ways to go. Um, and he kind of makes little markings on the map. This is the road people usually take if they're going this way. It'll be longer, but it's said to be safer. Um, if you want to be there faster, you're gonna have to go through the grove. There's this huge mushroom grove. People usually do their best to avoid it.
In fairness, we have been looking for a giant mushroom to see whether or not our
There
resident
are
druid has
some
the
decent
ability to
sized
travel
mushrooms
through
there.
them. Okay.
But it's all horror stories, so.
Oh,
But it is a
well.
lot faster. It's a lot faster.
What sort of
Hmm.
horror stories? Also, what lies in the readout? The in the Fomorian. Uh, what sort of adversaries are we likely to encounter in the Fomorian fortress?
Uh, well, with the grove, people just either don't come back or they're like, "Oh, it was scary."
Have you ever been through the
Suppose.
grove?
No, I just take the long way.
Hmm.
All right.
Sensible.
And
And at the fort, nothing. Honestly, it's pretty empty, and I don't know what you guys are gonna find there, but I hope you find it. That place
Hmm.
has been ransacked over and over and over and over again.
Hmm.
right. I've got a bit of an itch to the left, not my left.
Oh,
Uh,
sorry.
uh,
That better?
much better, thank you.
You're welcome.
Fen gives
Like a
a
stress
desperate
ball.
look to his
Just
teammates, like, please, please fucking ask this dude something useful so this ends.
uh-huh. Is there anything else you need? Oh, you'll know you're getting close. Because there's the field of Moonshay. Um, uh, you'll know it when you see it.
Moonshay,
What?
as in. That's the mythical figure, is that right?
Sure.
Um. I know that we got into some trouble because we did not recognize the meaning behind an inscription referring to a legend that we knew nothing about. Um, so I'm just trying to avoid that happening again by just wandering through somebody's grove or what have you, assuming that they won't
I mean,
take umbrage.
Moonshay is either the country or the person or the people or the weapon or the magic or the day
Oh.
in regards to fighting the Fomorians. You guys know that it's a person. It's a family name. This is
Okay.
the Fey family that rose up to fight the Fomorians.
Okay. All
You
right.
also read
Okay.
about that.
Okay. Did we? Okay. Did we read anything about there being anything there in
You guys
present
got
day?
you got
Nothing
no
about
info
present
on
day
present
shit.
day.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But Borbate's telling you it's completely empty of
Mm,
creature and items.
okay.
Um,
Like it's been gone over many times
yes,
over.
people have picked this place
Mm.
clean.
Well, we could
But
put
what
in
if
the.
there's a secret hidden area.
That'd
What
be
if
pretty
there's
cool.
something
But
one would
you know, I was there and I didn't see it.
You know, does leave some pretty slim chances, but we may try. We may
If you're gonna
try.
I'm
pick your
gonna try
cave,
my idea first, and then we'll try if it works out,
Hmm.
Right, right.
or if I don't get an answer. I don't know.
His other hand is on the mandibles. Uh-huh.
Uh,
Hmm.
Mm. I hope that works out for you.
but we'll see. I don't think I can
Mm.
start a fire in here though.
Oh. I mean, I won't stop you. You know.
I perhaps if not in the hearth, then probably outside.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there anything else?
Can you tell us anything that we should be prepared to see on the way?
Um, maybe you guys have been in the Underdark for a minute. So usually a lot of that.
Slimes, giant bats, any
Yeah.
manner of bug creatures, mimics.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
bugs,
You
poisonous
got it.
gases. Right. More
And
of
then
the
if
same.
you go through the grove, okay, good luck.
Much more of the same, apparently, and spores.
Based on what Borbate is showing you, going through the grove saves you nearly like 2 days, like a day and a half.
Jesus.
Is the field of Moonshade before or after said shortcut and or grove?
You'll hit it either way. It's after.
Okay.
It is
Okay.
if you pass the field of Moonshade, you've gone too far.
Hmm.
Could
All
we
right.
save time potentially and take the safe route if we were to traverse as wind? I guess he'll turn to Borbate and ask, are there any stretches of the road portion that are too windy or particularly windy?
Oh, the wind is the breath unpredictable. You don't know.
Oh.
Fen is looking desperate for his party to ask the right questions and quickly.
I don't know what the right questions are.
Fen doesn't either. He knows less and less as the moments tick by.
My hand's getting tired. He switches. He puts his other hand on Fenn's chest and then the other hand on the mandible. Okay. There we go.
Well, Borbate, thank you for all you've given us, and thank you for bravely choosing to try and fight for this town. But in the future, keep yourself safe. And if you've got any advice that will keep us safe, we'd appreciate it. Otherwise, we're going to try our best not to get ourselves killed.
I won't, and I don't. Hard slap on the titties before he lets go, and he's like, "All right, get out there."
Oh boy! Thank you.
I'll
again.
give Fen a D4 that he can use on any roll of his choice. He has been motivated.
Okay, he's gonna go outside and cry for a little bit.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Sure. You find a large mushroom tree, and you're like, "Perfect. This is the new crying tree."
Is it big enough to fit Kel?
Keld's shoulders are just a little wide.
Damn.
This is a small mushroom tree.
Too
Too
thin.
slender.
It's a good size. It's perfectly adequate size.
It is a normal and average sized mushroom.
Okay. I'm gonna try this thing, guys. I think I'm gonna get like one question to ask. I'm gonna just ask if this sword is even there.
Oh. Um, Who are you
I
asking?
I don't know. It's just
I don't follow.
figured. Well, I figured now that we've met. Well, you guys helped introduce me to gods. I kind of realized that I guess they do things sometimes, and maybe I could try to talk to one. I don't know. I haven't done that before.
I mean, assuming they're willing to tell you the truth, then fantastic.
I think it'll work.
All
Maybe
right.
I'll burn some of this.
I mean, if it saves us a very long and perilous trip for very little return.
Yeah, I kind of wish I'd realized this. That I had this idea before we'd come down here.
Well, that's all right. In fairness, we've got quite a lot of incense now, so if you're ever able to do this again, then, could do that after
Yeah.
we do some research into some more of these things, if this one winds
I
up
could
not
ask
being-
about all of them.
Why not?
Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, before she gets to that, I think Roshan was trying his best to hide it, but his stomach fell out when Barbate's like, yeah, it's been ransacked time after time. It's fully empty now. And Roshan's like, okay. And Nyx offers this up, and I think he gives her hand a sincere squeeze, and it says, thank you for trying.
Mm-hmm. And if it's not there, we can find a quick way back now instead of later. Or you can get us back now instead of later.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. Much easier. So
Saves us a lot of time and bloodshed that I think we'd much rather save.
worth coming down here to save the town, though. She's
Very
gonna
much
take.
so.
I will take my pot. We'll be burning incense in my pot.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
The scrying pot now has turned into a divination pot.
Makes sense.
Multifunctional.
You gotta have a multifunctional pot when you're on the go as an adventurer.
You gotta.
I'm going to say, at least with having Roshan here, because I truly don't think anybody else could actively assist in this. I think Roshan could be like, I think this is 25 gold worth of incense.
That's much easier. I was just gonna kind of light them one at a time and keep asking over and over and dropping them in until it worked, or maybe they don't ever answer and I use up all of it. But this is easier.
I think this should work if you only need so much.
I think so.
Yeah.
That feels like
Based
a good
on-
number.
Yeah. Based on what Roshan is showing you, you have 500 gold worth of incense.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's
Oh
so
my God.
many.
That's so
And now you
much
have
incense.
25 less.
Okay, 475. Wow.
Wow. That's as
Beautiful.
much incense as I had money.
Incredible. I say this because Roshan would not say it, but they gave us something that the rest of all of the little things really didn't amount to anything, but one thing, one crate of big incense.
I loved all of my gifts, Roshan.
Josh said it, not Roshan.
Josh.
I can see it in
I'm-
his eyes.
I'm sorry you didn't like urn of someone's relative you don't know.
Burn of dead grandma.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
sorry
what
you
if we
didn't
bring her
enjoy that.
back? We could bring her back and she could be really cool.
Mikhail's like, give her here.
Hey,
Hold
listen.
on to
Chuck
her.
her in a pot.
Yeah, all right. So Keld takes the urn, and we'll now have that, and
We'll
we'll
make
figure something
Grandma
out with that,
sick.
I suppose.
I bet the Lord could
Um,
help us figure it out. We'll go home and ask her.
I'm sure the Lurk would love if you brought her some dead people dust.
Oh no.
She's gonna bake a bread so good with that.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
Wow.
Oh, I
Um,
feel like she'd just either do that or use it as currency for something else.
Nix, how about you describe to me what this ritual looks like?
Like, It looks very similar to Stardust when she scries, because we're going to do the ritual version. Same spell slots. So it's a lot of 20 minutes. She does take the time to light each incense individually still and spreads it out kind of in a fan around the pot. So there's smoke wafting up from the whole space. And we'll sit in front of it just and kind of meditate, I think, breathing in the smoke and trying to connect to beings she's never tried to talk to before in her life. The only one she knows exists is Loki, and she's like, all right.
Okay.
Maybe that one will talk to me. Or someone else. And just
Maybe.
kind of put the energy out there. And I think it's more of an internal question and not spoken out loud. And just like, hey.
What's the question you ask?
The sword's name is Dane's Life, correct?
Yeah.
And I only get one question.
You get one question.
Can I use the word and in there to make it a long question to have two parts?
Maybe. I'll
Compound
see how I
question.
feel.
Hmm.
I'll see how I feel hearing it.
Let's see. I didn't think of how to word this, so we'll wing it. Is the sword Dane's life still in the Fomorian stronghold? And is it still cursed? Important information.
That seems like a fair question.
Yep. Joshua, roll me the D16.
I've rolled this monster, and it came back a 15.
Oh, Kalukale.
That was the one you wanted.
I wanted this one.
I don't know what that means, but
I had a top 3 and this was in it. Nyx, you are engulfed in smoke. And it like wafts through your mouth and your nose. And it kind of burns your eyes a bit, and you eventually are able to start getting used to it. And the smoke grazes your lips and touches your cheeks. It's as if someone is in the smoke with you. Hi there. You are so beautiful. An astounding thing, truly. I'm surprised we haven't talked before. And you know love. Amazing. Astounding. It sounds like they're just like at the end of every word, there's almost like this moan that just like slowly like leaps out into like the ether around you. Like you are surrounded by this sensual entity in the smoke. You are very lucky and kind in your choices. I find your path true and dangerous, as curses hold tight. How tight do you wish to be held? And it feels like the smoke begins to like move in on you and begins to like squeeze, and you are like pulled out from this moment and are just back in the space. And a name sort of like a moan of a name kind of like leaves like right at the tip of a tongue, edge of your ear. Nos.
does Nyx have any idea who that is?
Yeah, roll religion.
And is she affected?
Fucking hot is who that is.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like.
That would be a 3.
You have no idea who Nos is.
I don't even know if that was a real person. That was real God. Okay.
What? Who? Well, who was it?
Someone named Nos talked to me, I think. I don't know who that is.
Do any of us recognize Nos?
People who are either proficient or have like pluses to religion, I would let partake in that.
I can't believe I do. I bet it's intelligence based. It
And
is.
Keld will
I don't know
think
if
about it.
think about it.
Please.
So
I am not.
I
Go ahead.
I have a little owl here, and I thought it was a
Oh.
D20, so I got owl.
Cute.
I got an owl out of
I rolled
20.
owl.
Is that a nat
Oh.
20?
Ooh.
Hey!
I don't have proficiency. I have a +2 to religion, but I did roll
I
an
got a
20.
10.
Mm.
26.
I think you see Fenn's like cheeks start to go a little flush.
Ooh.
Roshan, this is the god of fucking. This is just horny god. This is god of banging and smashing.
I imagine that Corinne had whispered
Yeah, had
words
spoken
of this
Nos.
god into Fenn's ears at some point. Like that is
Mhm.
his extent of it, and it is all very personal and all yeah, he knows what this is, but he's not immediately willing to share what he
Yeah.
knows of this or how he knows it.
Yeah, but Roshan, you know, this is just the god of intimacy.
I'm not sure.
Seems
I
you've
don't
been
know.
paid a visit by the god, the deity of intimacy.
Oh, that makes sense. They gave me a
How?
hug.
Oh.
Or were choking
oh,
me at both. I don't know.
Oh?
Both
Probably
intimate
some.
gestures.
Mhm.
True.
Well, based on what they said, it sounds like one, the sword is still there, and two, it is cursed.
Well.
So, good news all around.
That is good news.
Good.
And we know this
Good.
god's alive, so 3 bits of good news.
We've learned so much.
You know, I suppose
Huh.
it is good to know that the deity over fucking is okay. That's good.
Some things
Yeah.
are right with the world.
You're welcome,
Who
guys.
knows? Who knows what would happen if they die? I mean, feeling could lose all pleasure.
Oh no.
I dare not even think.
And just for the notes, because why would you assume this? Starts with an H. So,
Ah.
so you can throw that in there.
Thank you, because
Hanas.
what?
An H and 2 S's. It's just Nos.
All right then. Thank you, Vikings.
I'm glad Nos is now here to be canon and hot. Welcome to the Pantheon.
Hell yeah, Nos.
Alright.
Get it.
If I start talking with any god, I'll go with that one.
I mean,
So you're just
that
always
does
gonna
seem
pick
right
Nos?
up.
Yeah, if
Nix's-
I get to choose.
Yeah, I think you do. So
I think Rust would be a fan of this.
he's like, okay.
I feel like he would, actually. I think he would be very okay with Nick starting to worship Nos.
Okay. You guys have a mark on a map, 2 paths you could take, and information from the god of bone and hard that it's still there. So just throwing down. So
He probably isn't full of guile, if anything else.
mm,
Too full of other things.
So Fenn left the room blushingly, but he went to go seek out Blandrel. And before we leave town, he would like to attempt to, through the prayer beads, commune with Scotty uh, and just say a little prayer, casting greater restoration. Just once a great and stalwart warrior, return them to their former boldness and intrepidness. if you will, uh, we'll return to grant them greater help. But for now, let them be whole again, and just try to dispel whatever's on this person. We'll get them the clinical help they need at
Yeah.
some point, but
A
we just don't
therapist
want
and
them to live.
you know.
Just don't want them to live in terror until we get back here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You cast this very powerful magic and request this of Scotty, and you know the magic has like happened. You know the spell took place, and you sort of stand there in the quiet of this space while Vlandrel stares ahead as they had. And eventually, when you turn and go, you think that maybe eyes watch you leave.
I just want to. Fen will attempt to recite the word for friend that he spoke last night, that he learned last night, as best as he can recall it, to Vlandril. Friend. Friend. We'll be back. And he'll continue speaking in common, but it just wants to express that we are friends to Vlandril.
Sure. You don't feel like you get any reaction, and you're not even sure if this is true or not, because it is as you are leaving, but it feels as if like maybe somebody has turned to like watch you leave the space instead of looking straight ahead. But
Okay.
you guys have all your bags packed, and you have your little map and all your junk. Uh, and
That's exciting.
the blessing of Nos. So what are we doing? Are you guys taking the path more traveled, or are you going through the terrible, terrible grove? So says Borbate.
We gotta at least look at a giant mushroom, right?
We do
I
rather
want to
need to at
see
least
it.
see one. And the thing is, if we do find that we're able to travel through them, if we get ourselves familiar with one on this side, then when we go to come back, Nyx can shortcut us across that whole patch, one end to the other.
Well, I think Nos would have us pay plenty of attention to skirting around the edges of the patch. Got to do that. Sometimes cutting through the path is the most direct way. Skipping over the path, I'm not sure, is entirely what we want to do all the time, but we could certainly explore the path based on what Nos would like us to do.
You guys are about to get a new patron. She's like,
Oh boy.
what are you all up to
She's
down
ready.
there?
Ooh, you hotties.
I
What's
haven't been looking
up?
at y'all. What's up? Hello. What are we up to?
Being
Looking for a
sad
sword?
mostly.
Being said is hot.
Hey, talk to Corrine. She loves that shit. That's her favorite thing.
Established.
Canon intrude. This is what she likes. Puns all intended and stated and thought and said. Are you you are at least approaching the mushroom grove?
Yes.
I think so, yes. It is to our advantage, at least, to study some mushrooms on this side.
Yeah.
And
It'll
see if we
also
can use
save
them.
you about a day and a half of travel.
That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. If we do
Time that
commit
can
to
be
this,
saved. Wouldn't.
that's provided we survive.
Lost about a day and a half doing the right thing back there. So
Yeah.
It's fine.
I mean, not even really. That was at the end of the day.
I expected that response out of Nyx. Roshan, what do you think?
I I don't want to go through the scary grove of trees, but I don't think we have time to spare. My sister's already suffering, so I think if if you're all confident enough in our abilities to make it through, then we should perhaps take the route through the grove.
Let's get there and let's assess what the actual environment is like. If there's toxins in the air, we'll have to prepare and see what we can do, right?
Should we do so
Oh,
in haste, or should we try to take
maybe
our
we
time?
should check in before we leave. Maybe someone here has something they might recommend for the gases and whatnot. Or maybe we just need to use some cloth to cover our mouth or whatever.
Yeah, Fan has already covered his mouth with the scarf that he recovered 2 days ago in the basilisk pit.
Hmm. I'm sure you've got something we can use.
Yeah,
I
I
am
don't
sure all
doubt
of
it.
you at least have a fabric at your disposal. Is
A
something
mouth
I will
covering,
say
nose
is canon.
covering can be had.
And Roshan would like to speak to Nana in her head and say, do you think Rex should accompany us to the grove? I do not trust that he will make it through. Or should he perhaps stay back and protect the town from any more bugs? Just a thought.
And Nana can kind of like concentrate and reply, I assume, sort of, yes?
No, she can't.
Oh, no? Oh, okay.
But if she looks like she wants to talk, Roshan can cast sending and have a private conversation that way, or not sending message.
I think she will turn to Rex. And I think she will just take him aside and look at him one on one. I don't want to. I don't want to unnecessarily endanger you by going through a space where we're not sure exactly what the environment is going to be like. It may well be a challenge for us to make our way through. I'd like to ask you what you would prefer. I'd like to offer you the opportunity to hold the fort here, make sure that there aren't any more Rumba Hulks or anything coming up from below. Or if you would like to accompany us through, then I will do everything I can to make sure you get through safe.
While I am currently in your employ, I find it incredibly difficult, near impossible, to stand down and stay put if I know you are going into a dangerous situation.
I understand. All right.
Puppy dog Rufio has faded with the coming of the dawn,
Mhm.
and Fen will pull another thing out of the bag, and it happens to be a pretty kitty cat. It is a panther, and he will say, "Protect Rex," and that's the order that Rufio has.
Okay.
Fair enough. All right. Then, Rex, come along with us and You've saved us more than once down here.
He puts his hand on your shoulder. I'm fine. This is horrible. I am having a bad time. No words of praise or insults will strike me in any way. You need not worry on that.
It was a private thing to Rufio, by the way. It wasn't out loud. So
Yeah.
unless
To
Rex,
watch that nerd, absolutely watch him cover his ass.
Well, you are in my employ. I want you to be well, and I'm going to do what I can to make sure that happens.
And if my 2 cents matter, whether we go through the grove or go around, we have seen horrible things already in this place. And, you know, I'm assuming the long way is also terrible.
You're probably right. I mean, it may well be less intense, but I have to believe it's not entirely without its dangers.
Mm. Well, and he'll straighten up.
Let's do this.
You're affectionate, and there's just this panther, just like he's just like there, like rubbing against his side. He's like, okay, all right, this works.
Aw,
This works. For me."
Rufio's taking a liking to you. That's
Uh,
nice.
So you all begin your travel.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to have each of you roll a d20 for your travels. I'm thinking of a number. You don't want to get it.
5.
12.
3.
18.
8.
Man, you guys fucking straddled the shit out of that number. Straddled the shit out of that 4. The 5 and the 3, I was like, ooh.
You sandwiched it.
You guys are right. You guys are right on that number. Calm down.
Well, you know, Nos and all.
Yeah,
Nos
yeah,
is
you
here
know,
to
I mean,
protect you. Straddle the number. You're
straddle,
fine.
just right around the edge of that, you know.
Hey,
She's
listen,
got us.
listen, you're all welcome to
have-
become paladins of Nos if you're so inclined.
Numbers are very rhythmic.
You begin your travel. During this time, how about each of you tell me about perhaps a either bump in the road or interesting sight or thing that you have to bonk to death, or just like, I saw a pretty cool rock and I picked it up. But like for your travels, tell me about something that the party encounters or maybe just you encounter. I pulled it out of my ear. Ow. Okay.
Killed
Okay.
caught some really cool mods.
Okay.
Nice.
You got mods.
Like really big.
Oh, really big.
I think at several points through this traverse that we're making, Fen tries to make use of his cloak of the arachnidae and climb straight up a mushroom. But I think it deliquesces and like it just peels back and he cannot climb this like it were wood or stone, and he's like he's getting frustrated that this thing he thought he could do he can no longer do. He just can't just run straight up. Like he could probably make his way up if he like went around and climbed up like it were a tree, but like he's back at where he was when he was a normal person without the ability to run straight up vertical surfaces, and it's frustrating the shit out of him is what I think is happening to Fen right now.
Okay.
Because mushrooms are not trees.
Yeah. So canonically, and I suppose raw, this man, shoes or otherwise, cannot run straight up these mushrooms. And we will all remember that. Anyone else?
There is as we're traveling down a path, I think a glint of light catches the corner of Roshan's eye, and at an like oblique angle to the path, there's just this short cave that leads into a small crystal pool, and it's lit from within by some a blue light, and it's probably only the size that a couple small creatures could enjoy the pool together, but there are multiple uh, little hand carved effigies to a probably a gnomish or some goddess that we don't interact with enough to understand.
Mm.
At some point, when we stop to eat, instead of finding an actual nice place, and we think it's nice, there are these rocks covered with moss, and they end up being rock frogs that try to steal everything and trip us as we leave.
Mm.
Not the rock frogs.
The rock frogs need food too, guys.
Fucking bastards. Oh, that was the Jack accent. Sorry. They're bastards nonetheless.
They are. That's true.
Hmm.
I
need
feel
you to
like
tell me a thing.
as we're traveling, there's I think that there's a point where we come across like a sort of just like a kind of long channel of stone that just seems to have been naturally formed out of the rock, and just the way that an occasional breeze catches across the mouth of it, it kind of almost resonates through that big long tube and sounds a little bit like singing.
Hmm?
Fucking
Okay.
hate it.
Mm.
It's the haunted volcano tube, I guess.
That's what I was afraid of.
So I'll make a note. If I could
Oh,
type.
good.
There we go. All right. Basically a day's worth of travel, you are able to rest, and then you are out again. These events take place over the next 2 days, including probably hiding in the shadows as something large flies overhead or something skitters across the dirt or there's a rumble and you wait. And then you keep moving again. And then that's when you see it on the second day. I would say probably early afternoon, perhaps, maybe just noon, is your best guess timing wise. Um, you see it as you have now veered away from the river, and it is a sea of mushrooms. A large grove stands before you of very tall tree like mushrooms. And that is where we are going to stop for today. Thanks for being here. If you want to keep up with us, we are at Backs of Gods on Instagram. If you want to keep up with all of us, we are at the Dice Cult on Instagram, Blue Sky, and Facebook. If you want to see how we got here, you can head over to youtube.com/the Dice Cult and watch past episodes of On the Backs of Gods. You can also watch other games we played in one shots, and also Gossamer Vale, a Celtic mythology inspired campaign run by Katie that goes live every other Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. So not this week, no, but next week, Christmas, you can join us.
Christmas!
You can join us for Gossiper Vale.
You can join us under your Christmas tree, cultists. We'll be there.
We are currently trying to infiltrate some bandits, but also we're doing drag. So honestly, hey, whatever you're into,
Living
we
the
might
dream.
cover it. So
Living
you
the
can join
dream.
us on Christmas at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want some dice that done what say that we need to talk to the god of bonin, you can go to the link in the chat or the box below and get some beautiful dice made by Katie, Dragon Ink Dice. They are beautiful and they love to tell a story. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. We love telling you a story. And we'll be here same time, same place, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for joining us, cultists.